evening, Tigers, and welcome to Nonfiction Thursday. Tonight, I'm going to be reading The Ultimate Ocean Rumble. All right, in this book, there are 16 creatures that are going to battle. So here we go. Round 1. 16 sea creatures have agreed to participate in a bracketed battle. That's how they do tournaments. The first round has 8 matches. It's single elimination. If a creature loses, it's out of the competition. Our first match is the walrus versus the sand tiger shark. All right, a fun fact. A walrus uses its whiskers to find food, such as clams and mussels on the ocean floor. As soon as the walrus gets off the ice, it will face the hungry sharks. Did you know that a group of sharks is called a shiver of sharks? A sand tiger shark is also called a ragged tooth shark. All right, let's see what happens. The sand tiger wins. The walrus jumps off the ice floe and tries to outswim the sand tiger. The shark catches up and bites a flipper. Ouch! The walrus is badly hurt. Its blubber didn't protect it. The sand tiger shark wins. The second match in round 1 features a narwhal versus a torpedo fish. Who would win if they had a fight? The torpedo fish, also known as an electric ray, leaves the ocean bottom and swims toward the narwhal. The torpedo fish attempts to give an electric shock to the narwhal. The intelligent narwhal scores a direct hit with its long, pointy tusk, and the narwhal wins. The narwhal will now move on to round 2 and come face to face with the sand tiger shark. Round 1, match 3. Killer whale versus the sea snake. It doesn't look like a fair fight. A giant sea mammal versus a skinny little reptile? Watch out, killer whale. A deadly, poisonous snake. Wham! The killer whale doesn't fool around. It knows the sea snake carries deadly poison. The killer whale pins the snake and breaks its bones. The snake never saw it coming. The killer whale will be moving on to the next round. Our fourth match in round 1 has a Portuguese man-of-war facing off against a leatherback turtle. This match showcases an excellent swimmer versus a drifter. The leatherback turtle's legs are like wings. The leatherback turtle is careless and swims into the stinging tentacles of the man-o'-war. The stinging poison gets in its eyes and its nose and its throat. It proves to be deadly. Sorry, turtle. The man-o'-war wins the match. What is the polar bear doing in an ocean book? Polar bears are considered sea mammals. They live on the Arctic Ocean's ice. Round 1, match 5. Polar bear versus the stonefish. At the shoreline, the polar bear takes a walk into the ocean. The bear doesn't know that there's a stonefish patiently waiting for a fish dinner to swim by. Did you know that these spikes on this fish can pierce a boot? Ouch. The stonefish is camouflaged and looks like rocks on the bottom. Oops! The polar bear steps on the stonefish. Ouch! The stonefish's deadly poison will kill the polar bear. The ugly stonefish will move on to the second round, but who will it fight? Here's a gross fact about that stonefish. The poison is a neurotoxin, which means it makes your muscles stop moving and you stop breathing. Ooh. The next match is the one everyone has been waiting for. It's still the first round, match number 6. Saltwater crocodile versus giant squid. The saltwater crocodile is an ambush predator. It patiently waits for the giant squid to swim nearby. The squid is looking for something to eat. The colossal squid is the widest and longest squid. The saltwater crocodile flaps its huge tail and attacks into a burst of energy. It grabs the squid and takes a huge bite. The giant squid shoots ink, but Salty doesn't notice. The saltwater crocodile wins. Off to the second round. An adult saltwater crocodile can eat a large animal, even a human. Finally, the world-famous great white shark has entered the tournament. It's match number 7, great white shark versus giant manta ray. This fight is teeth, and more teeth versus a filter feeder. Doesn't seem fair. The giant manta ray is huge. Maybe it can smack that shark silly. The fearless shark goes right at the giant manta ray and bites it in the face. The great white enjoys the meal. The largest of all rays of the manta rays is they can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Wow. But a great white shark's teeth are serrated, triangular, and as sharp as steak knives. The ferocious great white shark gets past round 1. No one is surprised about that one. It's the last match of round 1. The sailfish meets up with a blue-ringed octopus. It's speed against poison. Fish versus mollusk. Many scientists say that the blue-ringed octopus has the deadliest venom in all the ocean. And venom is a liquid poison that gets injected into an animal. The sailfish leaves deep water and swims near the coral reef looking for food. The blue-ringed octopus gets startled and jumps on the sailfish's back. As the fish shifts into high gear, the octopus injects its venom. The sailfish is out of the tournament. The first round is over. Let's do the math. The tournament began with 16. Half are out, so divide 16 by 2. That's 8. Only 8 are left. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2 has begun. Narwhal versus sand tiger shark. A fish against a whale is a great matchup. The narwhal has to come up for air. The shark does not. Who has the advantage? The narwhal and the sand tiger fight back and forth, back and forth. The long tusks prevents the narwhal from making fast turns. The narwhal is no match for the shark. The shark wins. Did you know that sharks cannot get cancer? It's round 2, match 2. The killer whale swims over to meet up with a man-o-war. Uh-oh, is this a trick? Not one, but hundreds of man-o-wars in the water. I don't know. The killer whale accidentally sucks a man-o-war into his blowhole. The poison is stinging, and the stinging tentacles enter the killer whale's lungs. The killer whale is in big trouble. Its mouth, its tongue, its sinuses, its lungs are burning from the deadly man-o-war. It withdraws from the competition. Sadly, the much-anticipated match between the killer whale and the saltwater crocodile is not going to happen. But there's always next year. Round 2, match 3. This time it is saltwater crocodile versus stonefish. If this was a beauty contest, no one would want a photo taken with either creature. The crocodile uses its tail to muddy the water. Now the stonefish can't see. Where is that crocodile? I think I see him. Did you know that there are more saltwater crocodile attacks than there are shark attacks? Not in New Smyrna. Saltwater croc wins. The crocodile uses a smart tactic. While the stonefish is motionless on the bottom of the sea, the crocodile uses its 3-foot-long jaws to bite the stonefish sideways. Crunch! The spines never touch the crocodile. The reptile has won. The stonefish is dead. Saltwater crocodile is going to the semifinals. This is the last match in round 2. Great white shark versus the blue ringed octopus. Everyone expects the great white shark to advance to the finals. Will the blue ringed octopus become dinner for the most feared shark in the ocean? Is the blue ringed octopus afraid? Is the great white shark smart enough to avoid the poison? The great white shark tries to swallow the blue ringed octopus, but the shifty octopus doesn't get swallowed right away. It gets into the shark's gills. 1, 2, 3 seconds, and the shark cannot shake the octopus. The octopus then injects its deadly venom. The shark is losing consciousness. The great white shark stops swimming, and then he sinks. It's not looking so great. The blue-ringed octopus moves on to the next round. Wow, I would have not thought that. The second round is over. Should we call the next 2 matches the third round? How about the semifinals? In basketball, it's called the Final Four. In ice hockey, it's called the Frozen Four. We now present the Ocean Four. Wow. It's down to a fish, a reptile, and a mollusk. The sea mammals can only watch. All right. Round 3, match 1. Man-o-war versus the sand tiger shark. It's a sand tiger shark versus a man-o-war. In baseball, they might say, play ball. We say, may the best creature win. All the Ocean Four are cold-blooded animals. The sand tiger shark flicks its tail and breaks the man-o-war into pieces. The shark gets stung, but it shakes it off. The shark has tooth-like skin. The man-o-war gets caught in a current and washes up on the beach. The sun's heat kills the beached man-o-war. Watch out! Even dead, it's still poisonous. Don't ever touch one. The sand tiger shark moves on to the finals. And now the other half of the Ocean Four. Saltwater crocodile versus blue-ringed octopus. I'd be scared. He just killed a great white. Salty has defeated the giant squid and the stonefish. Here we go. The octopus has already defeated the sailfish and the great white shark. Salty is not fooling around. It heads straight for the blue-ringed octopus. Beware of its poison. Chomp! In one lightning-fast bite, the saltwater crocodile chops the blue-ringed octopus in 2. The octopus didn't have time to figure out how to bite the reptile that weighs 1,000 times more than itself. Poison is a great weapon, but this time it did not help. The nasty saltwater crocodile is heading to the finals. It's the final match of the tournament. Sand tiger shark versus saltwater crocodile. Can the rugged shark beat the nastiest reptile on earth? Here's the biggest match, championship. The smaller sand tiger shark is too timid for this huge, ferocious saltwater crocodile. He's huge. The crocodile positions itself just right and delivers a fatal bite to the shark. It's over. The biggest, meanest reptile on earth wins. The saltwater crocodile wins the ultimate ocean rumble. This is one way the competition might have ended. How would you rewrite the competition? All right. Thank you so much for listening. Before you go to bed, I need you to do one more thing. I want you to go on to Flipgrid. You can go onto your computer or your phone to Flipgrid. And I want you to respond to our book tonight. Out of all 16 creatures that we read about tonight, which one do you think would win and why? Make sure that you use evidence from the text so that Mr. Tidmarsh can respond. Let's respond. Our code for Flipgrid is 06876, the letter F, 25. Again, 06876F25. I'll give you a minute to write that down. Again, go to Flipgrid, put in this code, and you're going to respond to the question. Out of the 16 creatures we read about, who do you think would win and why? Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful night.